Why is humility important when gaining knowledge? What's the benefit of lifelong learning at work? How does tapping into your potential bring joy?
Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in to Greenpool's channel. I am Yuji, a Japanese retiree and the author of Greenpool, Simple Lessons Learned in My Ordinary Life. Today's theme is growth and humility. Life has a funny way of making the things we learn useful when we least expect it. The knowledge and experiences we pick up along the way can end up helping others, even if it takes a while to see how. But here's the thing. Some people let all that knowledge go to their heads and start acting like they are better than everyone else. That's why it's so important to stay humble and grow as a person, not just in what you know or do. For most of us, there's about 40 years between starting a job and retiring. That's a huge window to keep learning and leveling up. The difference between those who keep at it and those who stop is massive. When you're learning, you are not just getting better at what you do, you are also feeling good about yourself because you can actually see your progress. Here is a cool part. No matter how old you are, there is always untapped potential waiting inside you. If you keep putting in the effort, you will keep growing and discovering new things about yourself. That's what makes life really satisfying. In line with today's theme, I will share 5 short related essays from my book, Greenpool. The knowledge, wisdom, and skills we acquire throughout our lives are mysterious. And there will always come a time when each of them will be useful to somebody or some organization. As we might expect, some of these are immediately useful, while others might unexpectedly become valuable decades later. Regardless of timing, it's important to recognize that when we help people or organizations with our knowledge, wisdom, and skills, we are being tested in life. By making the most of our abilities, we can contribute to society and feel that we are being put to good use. Taking a long-term perspective on life, I can say that the struggles we currently face are not wasted experiences if we can learn from them. As you advance in your field and hone your skills, your perspective on your organization changes. It's like gaining a higher vantage point and seeing the bigger picture. However, if this leads to arrogance, your abilities may not be effectively utilized. It's crucial to develop personally alongside your skills to avoid becoming overly arrogant. This balance can create a synergetic effect, combining your human abilities with your specialized skills, leading to greater success. Japanese term アンテナを張る is literally translated into English as put up an antenna, which means at all times keep your eyes open to everything related to the fields that you are involved in. So, this term is often used as an advisory phrase in a particular situation, where someone feels the urge to consciously collect a variety of relevant information for tasks, or to keep on learning about something they are interested in order to avoid limited views. アンテナを張る has definitely been a guiding principle in my post-retirement life so far. It is often observed that some adults lack enthusiasm for using their spare time at home to study practical subjects aimed at personal development and expertise enhancement. While their intentions may be good, they unintentionally miss out on valuable opportunities for self-improvement through self-learning. Some may believe that studying is primarily for students and not for working adults. However, most people spend around 40 years in the workforce before retirement. The difference in work performance between those who diligently pursue self-learning and apply their knowledge in the workplace and those who do not during this period is substantial. Moreover, this difference in attitude can have a significant impact on life after retirement. Our lives undergo meaningful changes depending on our outlook and mindset, making continuous learning an essential component of personal growth and fulfillment. It is indeed true that people find joy and fascination in witnessing the growth and development of various entities, whether it be living beings or personal progress. The process of growth holds a certain power that captivates individuals regardless of their age or background. Moreover, individuals derive pleasure from recognizing their own growth and development, as it brings a sense of accomplishment and vitality to their lives. Around 30 years ago, my then boss at work shared valuable insight with me. He emphasized that every human being possesses the potential for continual self-improvement and growth until the very end of their lives. By consistently striving to expand one's potential, the possibilities for personal growth become limitless. However, it is important to note that the peak of physical power, intellectual power, and soul power occurs in chronological order. I still hold firm belief in his advice and aspire to follow it, acknowledging the inherent potential for growth and development throughout my life. I hope today's essays resonated with you and offered new inspiration. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time on the Green Pools channel. Until then, take care. また会いましょう。ありがとうございました。